Apparently owning a 3D printer makes you not only the best dad ever, but also a biggest keychain supplier for your son's classmates. Hey there and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be another 3D printing episode where I show you 3D printed puzzles and some other toys that I've printed during the week. And today I'm going to solve Akaki's picnic basket again. You may ask why. The reason is quite simple. I couldn't solve Peppermint basket in my previous video and I need a revenge. This puzzle was solved a couple of days later when I got a hint from one of my viewers, but still I'm not satisfied. I need to solve some more and a couple of difficult Akaki's picnic baskets. And today I'm gonna solve wine and nachos baskets. But that's gonna be a little bit later. Now I want to show you something that I've printed during this week, besides tons of keychains for classmates of my son and for my son, of course. I've got a request from my niece from Germany. She said that she wants this beautiful sculpture from the modern artist Kos. I never heard of him, but apparently he creates quite beautiful sculptures. And I found a project on Thingiverse. If you like how it looks, link is gonna be in a video description. That was the longest print I've done so far. It took around 13 hours to print. It took about 140 grams of filament, and especially for this project I bought this beautiful black color, and that looks amazing. I was a little bit afraid to start printing this sculpture since first of all it takes a lot of time to print, and second I was afraid of the supports. I thought it's gonna be quite an issue to remove them after printing, but there was an easy deal, as easy as peeling off an egg shell. And the result, as you can see, is very beautiful. You can cut a little bit here since there is a seam going on the back, but overall it looks just very beautiful. When it was printing and it was covered with the supports, my wife said that I'm printing something ugly, but when the supports were removed, she was surprised and said I want it as well. I was very satisfied with the result, and now I'm not afraid to print something really big like 10 hours print or maybe even 15 hours print. I don't want to print overnight since I can't control the printer during the time when I sleep, but if it takes like 10 to 15 hours, that's quite easy to print during the day. And now let's move to the puzzles. I'm gonna show you the solution of Peppermint basket first. If you haven't solved this puzzle yet, don't watch next part of the video. So here are three parts of the Peppermint basket. My idea was that this all three parts supposed to be like this inside. So my first mistake was that this piece is going to be different way. It's supposed to be like this, and this part is going to be inside of this piece. So it's going to look like this. And when you're going to solve it, move this part up first, then move the inner piece one step. You can remove this piece. It is the easiest part to remove. And then you have to deal with these two parts. And that is quite easy. You move this part one step towards yourself. This goes up. And then it is the trickiest move ever. You have to rotate this part and also rotate this part. So it's going to be like move of two parts. And at this moment, this part is going to rotate, and then you can remove it from the basket. So if I put it inside the basket, it's going to look like this. This piece goes first to the left, then I grab this piece, put it like this, rotate, put them in the opposite corners of the basket. And now the trickiest move here is to rotate both parts like this. And now just move this small piece to the right. It's gonna fall down, and you will be able to move this piece inside. Move the small part as well, and move the left piece inside the basket. The reason why I couldn't find the solution, one of the reasons why I couldn't find the solution by myself is probably the quality of 3D printed puzzle. It is very tight. It is not well printed, at least on my printer. If this puzzle was made in wood and precisely made like pelican puzzles, probably I would find this solution by myself, since this move could be done much easier. But here I had to force it a little bit, especially first time, since it was too tight to make this move. So great puzzle, tricky move, but I think that this puzzle must be done in wood. So now let's move to two other puzzles that I'm gonna solve today. The wine and the nachos. I think that I'm gonna start with wine, and I haven't tried to solve it yet. That's gonna be my first try. Let's start the stopwatch and see if it is even possible to fit it inside the basket. So I have 4 parts. Now I have to find how to put them together in such a way that I can put them inside. So these parts looks good, but there is no space for this piece. And all 3 parts except for this piece, they have a kind of complicated shape, which is not going to be easy to assemble. But this piece, I think I'm going to put it the last, since there's going to be a place for it if everything is assembled well. So let's see. That looks nice. That looks nice, and that looks... Oh, okay, that was easy. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 sides which I can use to put inside. And what's interesting, this puzzle has only 1 voxel uncovered, so it is pretty tight. So if it was so easy, let's try to find the way how to put them inside. If I put it like this, I can remove this piece easily. This goes up to the right, and then it's gonna stuck below the handle. That's not gonna be the correct solution. What if it's gonna be like this? I can slide it and remove it. I can remove this piece. And what about this part? It goes up and then it's stuck. I can move this here up like this, but then both of the parts are stuck. Maybe I can rotate this piece inside. It's gonna be pretty possible. I'm gonna put it here, 1 step up. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe I will be able to rotate it. Okay, let's see, but I don't think that I will be able to put this part inside this way. I can put it like this, but then I can't rotate it. Okay, so the solution could be possible, but there is no way I can stick this piece inside the way I want it to be. It's not gonna go there. Okay. This is the only way how I can put all 4 parts together. I'm trying a lot of different ways, but this piece fits with this part only like this. Or, oh, it can be fit like this. Then this piece on the other side. Okay, let's see this time. So I can remove this piece. I can move this up. No, not on this side. It's not gonna work on this side. Like this. Nope. Here. I can move it to the right again. Okay. It's gonna be exactly the same. Exactly the same, but if I flip it like this, let's see what is gonna happen. Goes here. I can remove this part. Then this piece goes up like this, and I can probably rotate it and remove. Then I have this part left. Can move it up and a little bit to the left, but that's it. I'm gonna have only these 2 parts left. Something close, I feel it. But there's supposed to be some secret hidden move. If this goes up, let's see if I can put this part inside. It can be like this, and what about this part? If I can put it inside in such a way. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, almost. The rotation is correct, but I can't fit it because these two parts are together. Maybe I can put it down and now rotate the bigger piece. Oh, I can even rotate it inside the way I want it, so it's not gonna block the way. Okay, let's think that it's gonna be like this. I don't know if you can see something inside, but I can do something. Oh, that is great. Now I have to figure out how it's supposed to be inside. It's supposed to be probably like this. Hey, don't try to rotate the inside. I don't need that now. Okay, I'm gonna rotate this piece. Then I'm gonna stick this piece inside. And that goes all the way down and below the wine piece. Ooh, yeah! I think it is solved. Hey, I don't need this rotation. Come back inside. This goes here and all the way down, and the last piece goes here. Yeah, okay. That was solved. That was quite difficult, but I found the solution. Probably because of the moves of these parts were not so tricky, but still quite difficult to find. So I'm gonna keep it like this. I'm not gonna remove it since I believe the puzzle is solved. I know how to remove all parts. Now let's do the nachos. I'm gonna keep the same timer, and let's see if I'm gonna be able to find the solution of this puzzle. Akaki's picnic. Let's do it. These parts are much more difficult because of their design. Each piece has like a triangle in their shape. This even has two of them. That's gonna be difficult to even assemble all parts together. I'm gonna put it like this. I can probably try to stick something here. Oh, that looks nice. And I have only one part left, but I don't know if I will be able to fit it. Okay, these two goes well together. Oh, it fits here. Okay, that is very tricky. And it looks like there is only one side that is fully covered, so it's going to be on top of the basket, and the rest is going to be on the bottom. Ooh. Okay, let's try to imagine that it is inside and try to do some moves. So the first move, what I can do, I can move this piece up. Everything is falling down. I can move it one step. No, I can't move it there. I can move it one step here and one step here. And then, oh, probably I can even rotate it inside like this, or maybe like this. But that doesn't give me anything right now. Okay, I'll keep it here. Then I can probably move this piece up, like up here, but then again it's gonna stuck because of the part that is gonna be on top. maybe I'm wrong and I have to try to look for another assembly. I'm gonna start from the beginning and figure out the other way how to put parts together. Okay, after looking for some other assemblies, I found that there is only one way how to do that. Since this piece is definitely gonna hold the middle point because of this part, and if like this, then this is the only way how I can put all parts together. So I have to figure out the way how to fit them inside. So the trick is gonna be somewhere hidden in the moves of the parts. If I do it like this, it's gonna stay in this part. I can move this piece up to here. And what is gonna be next? I don't think that I can do something else here. Maybe I can move the bottom piece like this. Oh, yeah, maybe I can move the bottom piece, and then this part, oh, this part will go down. And that means that I can move this piece here, remove this part. Then I have to find the way how to remove this piece. I can probably rotate it again. No, I can't rotate it again. Okay, let's see. If this is gonna be here, I can move some of other parts up. I can rotate it here. This piece will go up all the way, but I can't remove it. But I can move it here maybe, or here. This goes up. I can move this piece to the left. And oh, something difficult here. Something really difficult on this side. I can move it here. This goes even right here, and I can probably move it. But that doesn't give me anything nice. Ooh, okay, I have to fit these three parts inside. How to do that? How to do this tricky move? Let's see. It goes inside, and I can move Nachos piece to the left. It's gonna be like this. And now this part. This part is the trickiest. How to put it in. Ooh, that's how I put it inside. Oh, that's how I solve it. It looks like I know how to solve it. Ooh, that's gonna be nice. Okay, these are here. Nachos piece goes down. Ta-da! Solved. This one was a little bit more difficult, and I have to take this apart since I don't really understood what has happened. So let's start the stopwatch again and try to remove the parts. So this goes here. I have to remove the tall piece. The tolerance isn't good enough. So the Nachos piece goes to the left, this goes down. Then I can move this piece, and I can even rotate it here. Oh, that is the tricky move. I can rotate and then remove this piece. And then I can move it here, rotate again and remove it. And then the rest is quite easy. Just remove this part and remove this part, and yay! Okay, that was fun. Nachos puzzle is way more difficult than wine puzzle. Wine wasn't hard. I think that was not difficult puzzle for me, at least for me. But Nachos was quite interesting with a tricky move, almost as tricky as Peppermint. Probably I found the solution of Nachos just because I already know how to solve Peppermint puzzle. So probably I started this series from the wrong puzzle. I had to solve wine and nachos and then try to solve peppermint puzzle. Probably this way that would be a little bit easier for me to find that tricky move. So that's all for today. It took me 25 minutes to solve 2 Akaki's picnic baskets. That was a lot of fun solving them. If you want to print these puzzles and solve them as well, I'm gonna put links to the project files in a video description. Let me know in the comments what was the last puzzle you have 3D printed and solved. Maybe I'm gonna try to print it and solve as well in one of my next videos. And that's all for today. If you enjoyed watching my video, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and see you next time.